Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video, and it's time for another movie review. And today's movie review is called Of a Silent Voice. And this is a anime high school type of movie, centered around your titular this character who's titularly the bully in a way. And there's a new student that shows up to his class, to his school, and she's deaf-toned. She can't hear things, and she wants to communicate, and she wants to express herself through communicating. And obviously, the only way of her communicating is through things like sign language. She has a little notebook and a journal. She writes in and all these other things, and she has an affection for this guy. And he's bullying her, and all these other students are bullying her because of the fact that she can't hear, so they get to make fun of her, and the fact that she has a hard time speaking because she's not used to using her mouth because, yeah, can't speak. Not that you can't speak, but it's hard for deaf people to speak because they can't really hear what they're saying exactly. And they're so used to sign language and all these other things that they lose almost like their speech impediment in a way. So I was requested to do this video and review this movie by a friend, so I hope he enjoys this. And honestly, I'm not a big anime fan, but I figured this guy, my friend, he requested this to me. I said, you know what, I'll give it a go, I'll give it a whirl, so why not? And right out the gate, obviously this being an animated movie, it's gonna have nice animation. It's got beautiful animation. So there's that. One thing I think that's really interesting is the fact that this movie feels like a Nirozaki type of film. I think if I'm saying his name right, Nirozaki, something like that. All I know is he's the guy that did what's it called? The Secret World of Arrietty. What's that one? Ponyo. No, Studio Ghibli I'm thinking of. This feels like a Studio Ghibli movie, and that's not my main point. My main point is, this is interesting, the fact that they decide to kind of make the bully the main character and not the one that's getting bullied. The bully is your main character, not the bullied, which is kind of interesting, but there's a lot more we'll get into in a moment. But like I said, animation is nice, and everything. The characters seem really well developed, and the movie is well paced. Maybe there might be a few edits that are odd here and there. There's some things that might not make sense to some people, because it'll flash back to when these kids are in high school, to flash forward to when they're adults, kind of showing the progression of where their relationships have been with their friends and with these other students and with this deaf girl. And this deaf girl is really definitely the most, I think she's one of the better characters, because you really feel bad for her, obviously. She is trying to learn and figure out ways to communicate, and she can't communicate through verbal communication. It's hard. And it really kind of goes in places that kind of hits you in the feels. It kind of goes into places that's very different, that usually not a lot of, I don't know if it's animes or if it's animated movies that don't go into. Like, for one thing, for example, is at one point, the main character, the bully kid, whenever he's not interacting with anybody, all the people in the background have X's on their faces. So maybe symbolizing sort of the antisocial aspect about this kid, or maybe there's more into this, or maybe there's a different interpretation that I'm not reading into, but there's definitely that could be interpreted in many ways. With all of a sudden you see these background characters and these extras and these human people have X's on their faces, and seeing them come off and they're back on and stuff like that. The sort of kids that they hang out together, the group of kids that kind of are sort of the friends in a way, kind of do feel like they're friends. They kind of can connect. They can kind of have fun and also connect with each other on a more emotional way, in a more comedical way, whatever the case may be. So that's mainly all I can say with my review. in terms of everything that's good. The sort of things that I kind of thought were a little bit odd were the dubbing is a little bit off. I don't know why. I watched this dub because obviously this is not Netflix. And I definitely do recommend checking it out if you're a big anime person, if you like Studio Ghibli, if you like any of those things like that. Sure, Miyazaki, any of those animated things, if you're into anime. And I know how much people love their anime. I'm personally not into anime. I'm not a big anime fan. I know so many people that love anime, with like Dragon Ball. My friend who requested this, he just is a big fanboy of JoJo Bizarre. He's trying to get me into that sort of shit. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, not my personal cup of tea, but I do see people where they're coming from in a way. But with that being said, does that mean I'm gonna trash on this movie? No, I think this is still a good film. I just think for the dubbing, it's very off, and you can kind of tell in a way, whether it's the voice actors or if it's the text, they are a very bit off. I don't know why. Like a tiny bit off. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, I like that it's different that they focus and have the main character be the bully, but I'm gonna be honest and say I was confused. I didn't see this kid as the bully because there was literally two other like generic bitch kind of characters that were bullying this deaf girl, and I thought this kid was just messing with her just to kind of tease her, but not in a mean way. But as the movie progresses, you see he does it in a harsh way. Like this kid yanks her ear, what do they call it? Her hearing aids. Yanks the hearing aids, and so that kind of, there's that kind of shows that, hey, this isn't a nice kid, and here's the other struggles. Although, sneeze. Wait, I'm good. I'm good. Freaking allergies. So that's why I probably sound like shit. Although he was being a bully and being an ass to this girl, the girl had feelings for him, and kind of has this moment of heartbreak, and you can kind of really feel and connect in a way. But from the get-go, I didn't think he was the main bully. I thought he was just a kid that maybe was the bully, or maybe kind of just teased her, because he's like, this girl kind of likes me. I think I kind of like her too. And the ironic thing is, he's the bully, but he's also getting bullied. So that doesn't establish that he's the bully. But then again, maybe they want to say the idea that bullies can be bullied, but I get that, but it's kind of confused me a tiny bit. And until recently, I watched someone else's review and maybe rewatched this movie and saw that, oh, he was the bully. I didn't realize that until like maybe a second viewing, and it took me someone else's review to notice that. So that part was a bit not established. It was very unfulfilled in a way in terms of the establishment of that. Oh, this guy's our bully. He just felt like your titular kid that just kind of sat there, hung with his friends, and was like, I don't know about this girl. She has the kind of the hots for me and all this sort of stuff like that. So whatever. But other than that, good movie, I'd say. I'd give A Silent Voice a B+. So let me know in the comments if you've seen this movie, if you like it, if you hate it. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. It's been a while since I've done movie reviews, done videos, and all this sort of stuff. And I know I'm a bit under the weather with allergies, but I'm hoping to get this video and other videos up as much as possible. The reason why I was out for over a week or two is because I was involved in basically in a after school like theater program. I'm in a thespians, so I'm in the thespian society of our school, and we did our play literally like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So we did a play called Sea Kills Monsters. I don't know what else I could kind of give background on. I don't know if I'm supposed to be even allowed to sort of give this info or not, but just to give you guys a clarification on that, I've been out for a week. I've been doing all sorts of other stuff. I've been trying to catch up on all sorts of things and whatnot, whether it's gaming, reviews, television, or even just me as a person trying to get back into just other things in terms of relating to me as a person. So, and like maybe education, maybe my career, all sorts of things like that. So look out for more reviews this week. Definitely excited that Disney Plus is out today. I just got it set up on my TV, my Roku. So I'm happy, and I can't wait to talk about The Mandalorian because that's been the most anticipated thing that this whole Disney Plus thing has had so far. I can't wait to get into that. I can't wait to get into What If. Hopefully this week I can get into What If. We'll see. Look out for another movie review I'm going to have this week. I'm going to have more of the brutal bat slash awkward Bruce Wayne. Maybe I'll have one by tomorrow, maybe today. We'll see what happens. On Friday, I might be appearing on J&T's channel. So look out for those videos and look out for more stuff coming to this channel. More videos, more reviews, more gaming, more editing because thanks to Adobe Premiere on my thing here. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.